All right, we're live. It says we're live, so I'll believe it. Hey, you asked for a house tour, so here we go. House tour. This is a first. I'm doing this because it's what some folks asked for, not because I think there's anything special about my setup. I think my hope for this little video is that you aren't too disappointed in my setup by the time we're done, because for all that I've done with videos and all these kinds of things, I think my setup is probably not extraordinary. So, hey fellas, how's it going? Fernando, Rob, Tina, I couldn't see that one. So thanks for showing up. Hopefully this was good for some of the folks on the other side of the globe. Hey Ken, how's it going? Alejandro, Fernando, hey Josh. All right, so we're gonna walk through the house. It's kind of cold out here. My head is freezing. I don't have a hat. So it sounds good, everything looked good from San Diego. Oh, awesome. All right, New Zealand, we made it. Hey Pete, how you been, man? Good to see you. Jamie, Willen, Dave, awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, fellas. Hey, Fi. Yeah, Gina, you're freezing in Canada. Hello twice. Hey, Randy, you're back. Jason and Ray from Australia. Perfect. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping that this would be good for the guys that are on the other side of the globe. You didn't get to be part of the live stream this morning, so we're going to see what we can do here today. Chicago, fantastic. So I'm going to walk through the house. I have a route planned out as we go along, and I will kind of walk you through and talk you through the stuff I have set up. You've seen most of it. I don't think you're going to be surprised by very much. And then we'll end up in the office, and if you have some more things to chat about, we can do that for a few more minutes, or see how long this is going to take. I have no idea how long this is going to take. So, all right, Macedonia, that's so fantastic. Hey, Danny. All right, so this is the house. We didn't build the house. The house was, I think it was built in 2006. We bought it in 2011. This is my beauty of a truck that I love. You can't see too well here. We'll look at them again closer up, but I've got the lights, the LED lights that everybody's working on this time of year all around the house. The porch lights are on a smart switch, one of the first Sonoffs that I ever installed. And then this is my beautiful truck. I love this truck. When I die, I will still have this truck. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna go around through the back door of the garage first. I've got one of these gimbal things, so hopefully it won't make anybody too sick to... We've got an empty lot next door. You don't really want to see it. We've got some beautiful mountains and a beautiful park. This is one of the reasons we bought this house, because this park in the backyard is just gorgeous. You know, it's 5 acres. They come out here and play soccer games all the time. It's gorgeous, and we don't have to keep it up. It's the cities, and so they keep it up. Okay, so we've got here a patio. I've got some more lights under here. This is a bunch of junk. This is where I hide things that aren't finished. So, all right, we've got this is the back door. You guys probably remember this from the video about the smart locks, because I had this one hooked up. I actually, at this point, haven't been using it. I needed the Sonoff SV that I had connected here, so I disconnected it, and right now all I've been using is this. This, I think, honestly, was a mistake. I don't think I should have done it this way. I think this kind of a lock probably should be up here, or at least on a door handle that doesn't have a handle that turns, because this doesn't. It's not. So anyways, but there it is. This is one of those original locks. Why is my display so sleepy? That's weird. Hopefully that does not continue. All right, so anyways, let's go in the garage. Here we have it's gonna get dark. So we've got my leaf. We've got the bug sitting here waiting for me to get some time to work on it, which is coming. It's coming soon. I was talking about it in the live stream this morning. I'm gonna start taking a little bit of time from house projects and start dedicating some more time to the bug. So I've got a motor controller on the way. I need a motor. I need to put together my battery pack and some things, but we're gonna start working on this. And of course there'll be videos about that. So let me tell you about a few things I have in here that are sort of smart home-ish related. I've got my charger for my, this is becoming cumbersome. My charger for my car is, let's see, can you see it here? Not really. Move some of these things. This is, it's by eMotorWorks, and it's the juice box. And the great thing about it, besides that it's inexpensive and somewhat do-it-yourself, is it also has a component in, well, it doesn't really have a component in Home Assistant, but, well, no, it does. The juice box does. Yes, I'm sorry. eMotorWorks has a component in Home Assistant. So I get data from my car, whether it's charging or not, how much it's charged, and all that stuff in Home Assistant. And I use that because if it's not plugged in at a certain time of night, then I might not have enough charge in the morning to get to work. So I have set up, I don't remember if it's, I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe that's because I haven't forgotten to charge. But anyways, when it's, oh, I think I know what I need to do too. I need to probably turn on my Wi-Fi. Anyway, you guys are getting it okay? When we go down in the basement, that might be a problem. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But anyways, I have an automation that will set a notification if my car's not plugged in at night. So you use the pedal car. Oh, that's a good idea. I could take that one. That's fun. All right, so, I wanted to show you. I also have here, some of these little smart plugs that I use. So these are just those Tuya plugs, and I've got one hooked up to this fan, and then I have another fan over here. It gets hot here in the summer. I have another fan here. Oh, there it is. I have this fan here that's also on a Tuya plug under here, so I can do this. Oh, mute your Amazon Echoes for a second. Alexa. Oh wait, she's not going to talk. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Alexa, it's hot in the garage. You probably couldn't hear, it was really low, but she said, how about a nice breeze? And then she turns the fans on. Cool, right? So I do have an Amazon Echo out here because I listen to music. And I think that's one of the important parts of any garage-based project is that you have music when you're working. You just do a lot better job, I think. Up there you can see I have a Blink. That's one of the Blink cameras. That just gives us an idea of what's going on in the garage. Up here, I still have a motion detector. This is, let me see, there it is. This is just one of those regular Sonoff RF motion detectors, and it works well. So it triggers, hey, man, from Manitoba, awesome. Does that need an automation? No, you know what it is it's a routine. So you go to your Alexa app and you set up a routine. And then in the routine, you say, when I say this, and you can type in what you want to say. When I say this, then you do this. And since I have the Home Assistant Cloud and all my Alexa, well, and Alexa, she's listening. She, is able to interact with all of my Home Assistant stuff. I can, in my automation or in my routine, I can tell her, turn on these different fans and stuff like that. So this is way better than doing work Monday morning here in Australia. Good. It's time for a break. See, what else do I have? This was from the Maker Faire. This was the wand box that we had from the Maker Faire. I haven't done anything with it since we came out here, or since we put it away. And then I've got lots of LEDs, lots of LED lights here that still need a home, and some bug parts. I did want to show you, this is something fun. See this guy right there? That guy? So that is from Christmas Carol. So there was a time where we were doing, me and the fam here, we're doing a lot of stuff with the community theater here in our little town. And so I built a lot of set stuff. And this was the door knocker, Jacob Marley's door knocker from Scrooge. And we did it on a CNC router in my friend's house. And it turned out really good. It's really nice. So I kept that one as a little memento. Okay. I do have garage door openers. Let's see, I'm going to unclip this. I don't think, oh yeah, this is fine. So my garage door openers, you've seen the videos about the garage door openers. They're just up there. Let's see, right about there. So I've got, this is a Sonoff SV, and you can see just a little bit of wire, and then that right there is the reed switch that I use to track opening and closing of the garage door. And then I had initially, one of the first videos I did was the garage door opener with a D1 Mini and a relay, and I have since replaced that. I think the Sonoff SV is a better solution. So my wife's now also has the Sonoff SV. I just think it worked better Sorry, that light is really bright. But that also reminds me, see right there again, same thing, read switch, and it's plugged in up there. So routines, yeah, routines is what I use. Do I use a UPS on Home Assistant? I want to. I want to build one. I need the circuitry, and then I can, what I'm hoping to get, so if you guys know of any, let me know. I want an old UPS that has a dead battery, and then I just want to put a new battery in it, because I think I can get it for cheap with a bad battery, and then I can, rebuild the battery. So if you know of anybody that's getting rid of it, or if you know any place where they sell those UPS modules with dead batteries, I want them. So I wanted to tell you, I never did a video about it, but I did film a bunch of it. So you can see how super bright my lights are up there. That's because on the phone, it's LED and they show up really, really bright. What I did was I took out all the fluorescence in those garage lights and I put in just regular 12 volt LED strips, just white LED strips. And it looks so much brighter. I was going through, like, those fluorescent bulbs were just burning out too fast. And yeah, they're more efficient than incandescent bulbs and they're good for that kind of lighting. But I just replaced them with LED strips and it's been great. I love it. It looks good. So, all right, moving on. We've got this is the fridge in the garage with the sensor, with the RF sensor. So this is the one from, it'll trigger if we leave it open too long. It's connected to the RF sensor. So let's see. Rack mount, 1600 volt amp, swapped a battery. Oh, good. That's perfect. See, good. Well, that's good to hear because then I know it works. All right, let's see. Is there anything else out here in the garage? Sprinkler box is over there. You can't see it too well. Let's see, where is it? Next to those there. So right about there, there's the sprinkler box. I have not smartened my sprinklers. We'll go through the backyard in a minute and you'll see why the sprinklers haven't been a priority for me. But I know Tyson did his sprinklers. I'm sure some of you guys have done some sprinklers. Hey, Nigel, how's it going? But anyway, so sprinklers is a good one. Maybe around springtime, I'll do a video about sprinklers as well. I can configure YAML alias so you can say whatever you want and then run the screen. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I do it through routines for there. So Wi-Fi, not the greatest. Oh, is the Wi-Fi not working so great? Let me see if I need to, getting like 144p. Oh, crud. Let's see if I can, I know one thing I need to do potentially here. Let's see. Spinning. How about now? Are we back? Lost DrZzs. Oh no. Back and way better. Now that's better. Okay, good. So what happened was I had turned off the Wi-Fi on the phone. That was a mistake. But anyways, now we're on, so I was on LTE and in the garage, so it wasn't getting a great signal. Now we should be better for signals, so better picture. Good. Sorry about that. Anything you want me to go back over in here? Probably not. Okay. All right, so let's go into the house. Let's check it out. So this is the way that I typically come in. Oh, one of the things I want to mention while we're out here is the MQTT car presence garage door project that Luma did is fantastic. And that's what I use all the time. So when I pull up the driveway, the very first scene, the shot as we came in, when I pull into the driveway, my garage door opens. I don't do anything. And then when I get in the garage, turn off the car, the garage door closes. I don't do anything. I don't press any buttons. I don't do anything. And that's all Luma and his genius and the MQTT car presence thing. It's a D1 Mini in the car connected to the USB port. So when it powers on, it connects to Home Assistant and triggers the automation to open the door. When it disconnects from Wi-Fi, the automation to open the door. When it disconnects from Wi-Fi, it leaves a last will and testament that closes the door. Same thing when you pull up and it connects, it opens the door. When you come in, turn the key off, last will and testament closes the door. It's beautiful. If you have a garage door, that's a great way to go. All right, here we go. I hear the kids in here, so it may get noisy. All right. Okay, so right here, hey girls, hi. We'll get you in this. We'll get you in the stream here in a second. So this, Grandma just got here. Oh, great. So this switch here is actually one of those that Travis was flashing. It's a regular Wi-Fi light switch that just runs on the Tuya app. So this one I didn't actually flash, but I had trouble with this with the Sonoff that I put in here. I had a Sonoff in here and it fried, it broke, it was acting crazy, and so I took it out and I put this in, and so it's working great now. So, and this is the garage door and the light. And what I like about it is, as you can see, look at that. That was cool. I don't know if you guys caught that, but when this light is red, the lights are on. When the light is green, the lights are off. And because there was no motion detected in the garage for 5 minutes or something, I can't remember what I have it set to, then the light switches off. So the light was on, this was red when we first started talking about it, and then because I haven't been out in the garage for a few minutes and there was no motion detected on that Sonoff motion detector, I turned the light off and this switch went back to green. So cool. And then if I open the garage door, it goes back on. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Anyways, love this video on the comparison of the different methods of setting up smart light switches. Okay, yeah, we'll have to figure out how the best to do that. That would be a good one. Joseph kids, they will get their meal after this live stream. This is important stuff. Okay, all right, let's see what else we got in here. Well, this is a bathroom that I want to smarten. I do have one of those toilet sensors on here. You can see I do have the toilet sensors. Let's see if I can get you in here and show you. On the back of the toilet here, you got that. So when I put this up here, I just heard it click. That clicks on this guy over here. That it's just one of those little smart plugs, a 2U plug that turns on the air freshener. My wife won't let me lock the door on this one. This is the one that company uses when they come. So we can't lock the door on this one. It's 2 a.m. in Greece. Oh man, thanks for being up with us. Okay, so this is an important thing to show you. This is our tablet. This is kind of the main house tablet. Go ahead and squeeze by, bud. This is the main house tablet. So right now you can see it's got Volumio up, and the kids were playing. It looks like the kids were playing the Addams Family stuff, right? So I heard them singing to it a little while ago. So I go here and then here, and this shows then our dashboard, our HA dashboard. And you've seen all this before. I have updated it recently with a few fun new things, but it's essentially the same as it's been for, gosh, 9 months or so. It's got a clock, it's got traffic pictures, it's got a weather camera. Looks like we've got nice clear weather for a long time to come. It's got a bunch of the lights that are on. I can see the boys' light in their room is on, probably unnecessarily. The toy room light's on, the girls' light's on. These here are fun. These are preset radio buttons. So if I push one of these buttons, it hopefully will start playing music over the speakers. Let's see. That one doesn't want to work. Interesting. You did? Yep. You can hear it. It's AC/DC. But the problem is it doesn't turn off with this button. I can turn it on from there, but to turn it off, I got to go back to Volumio Pi here and turn it off. So I need to work on that. So anyways, that's pretty sweet, right? So that's pretty good. And then I talked about it on the live stream this morning. So for you guys that missed it, oops, we'll go to this. For you guys that may have missed that one, what I have over here, these buttons here, are Alexa buttons that will trigger her to say things out loud to make like announcements to the house. Like, let's see, hopefully this will work. We'll give it a try. We'll push this one. See if you can hear it. Yeah, you probably can't hear it, but right now in every Amazon Echo in the house, except this one in the kitchen, it's announcing, oops, sorry, she heard me. It's announcing that it's dinner time and everybody needs to come to dinner so mom doesn't yell at them. So she pushes that button and then they come to dinner. And so we got one for bedtime and one if we want everybody to just gather in the living room. And I actually set this one up with the automation so that if my wife pushes this one, it'll say, hey, everybody come to the piano room, which I'll show you. It's just a little room where we kind of gather, parlor, or whatever you want to call it. And if they don't come, and she doesn't turn it back off after 5 minutes, then it turns off all the lights upstairs. So that should get them. I should get their attention and get them down here. So, do I still have a sound delay? Oh man, sorry, I don't know what to do about that. I'm just on my phone with a microphone, so hopefully there's no sound delay. Hopefully it's not too bad. Anyways, so I've got these speaker things. I'm gonna show you this. I've got these speaker things I would like to replace. No sound delay for you. Okay, good. Tell my wife I need more kids for this dinner announcement thing. Okay, good. Anyway, so these speaker things, these are old. This needs some kind of replacement. I was talking to Luma about some ideas for replacing this. So we'll see. There might be something someday. If you guys have, I don't know if anybody else has anything like this. This is an old system for speaker zones in the house. and it needs updating. It's old. It needs to be updated. So, all right, there's Mrs. Z's over here cooking dinner. If this was 4D, you guys could smell dinner. And there's Gracie and Dawson and Grandma and Danny's over there. You can barely see the top of his hat. Everybody's coming over for Sunday dinner. Nothing else too special in here, right? We don't have too much smart stuff in the kitchen. I try not to mess with the kitchen too much. I don't want to upset, the flow of things there. We do have one of these here. This is a 3D printed. Oh, but she does respond. Oh, and then I will show you. I'll show you this for real quick. This is Mrs. Z's desk, but I do have this. This is my FOSCAM camera that I can spin around and see the kids and what they're doing. So that one's useful. I like that one a lot. All right. Oh, this in here, I do have one of these switches is one of my original Sonoffs that I put in here, the back porch one. So it's still in there. It's still wrapped in electrical tape. It hasn't caught the house on fire yet. Okay. All right. Let's go to the porch. Out here, we've got. I like this patio. It's a nice big patio. The grass out here is actually artificial turf. Fake. It's not real grass. Yeah, it's fake. So that's why I don't care too much about the sprinklers. So I've just got artificial grass back here. We've got some fun stuff down here. We got a slide, and it's really an awful mess down there. I'm the only one that ever cleans it up, and I don't clean it up often enough. Down here, I'm going to show you this tree because down here I've got a D1 Mini and a power supply and stuff. And this thing is weathered. So this was a bad idea to not better weatherproof this. So I still need to fix it. It's still working, but you can't just leave these wires out in the sun like this for years and expect them to work. So beautiful house. Thank you. Thank you, Phil. But this tree, I love this tree. I told my wife we don't even need a Christmas tree ever. We just use this. And I do have lights in it. So it does have 7 strings of the LEDs, of the 12-volt LEDs in this, so it's pretty fun. Now this, one of the things I'm most proud of, one of the things that I'm most proud of is this, the castle. What do you think of that? Say hi to your family from Dominic. Hey guys, Dominic says hi. So I have my princesses here, Grace and Holly. Holly, come over here so we can see you. There you go. Okay, you're cold. Yeah, it's cold out here. Yeah, this is a nice playhouse. So we're going to take a walk through the playhouse, okay? So me and a friend of mine built this playhouse. I told the kids we had a castle in our basement when we were in Virginia before we moved here. It was a small house, and I was still in training, but I had built, out of plywood, I built a castle for the boys to play in, and we had to leave it behind. So I told the boys, I'll build a castle when we get to our new house. And so I did. So this thing it's 14 feet tall. It's 14 feet cubed, really. 14 feet tall and 14 feet both sides, both directions. And it's framed like a house inside, and it's stuccoed on the outside. So this thing is going to last a long time. You could probably just pick this thing up with a crane and haul it somewhere. So it's pretty crazy. So the dragon, very proud of the dragon. That's another product of my buddy John's CNC machine. So we did that, and then we coated it with this stuff called, what's it called? Styro spray. It's called Styro spray, and it makes it pretty weatherproof, so that's awesome. These lights are just LEDs with some 3D printed little flame looking things on there.
They have solar panels on the roof.
And these are solar, yeah, so these are solar lights. The dragon's eyes light up actually too. If it gets dark enough out here while we're talking, maybe the lights will come on. So, tiny house for the kids. I sometimes wonder if I need to live out here. Anyways, let's go inside. And the kids have slept in here. So we have a cool drawbridge. Drawbridge is a big deal. We used to have to tell the kids that would come out here and play not to lift this up because this thing is super heavy and somebody could get smashed. So, all right, here we go inside the castle.
First, show this.
Okay, so what we've got here is a throne, but behind the throne, we've got a secret chamber with a bucket and a bunch of traps and water in it, probably from raining. So anyways, am I a doctor? I am. I'm an anesthesiologist. So anyways, but we built all this. We built this chair. This is just a lawn chair we painted gold. It was green. Yep, we built the box. This, I think, would be a great haunted house. I mean, it's got all these little nooks and corners in here. Like you can come in here and you can be in this little, you guys can't even see me, but I'm in this little corner right here. And we've got these little windows we could peek out of. There's windows over here.
And you also can get out of
Super proud.
You can get out of the windows.
You can get out of the windows?
Yeah.
This part back here, I know you guys can't see very much, but this part back here wrecked the door too many times. I got tired of fixing it, so we took it down. Anyways, we got slides, got 2 slides. This is the baby slide, and then we'll go up to the top.
And look, there's one way up. One way up. And
Here's.
it's very hard to climb.
It's very hard to climb. Holly's climbing up that. This is a secret trap door to escape out the back. I can't read what it says there. It's haunted house. Fun. And we had safety railings here, but again, kids and the park and the safety railing is broken. So as long as nobody has fallen, I guess it's okay. And then another bigger slide. Same slide. Motors and the Sonoff on the drawbridge. Oh, I could do that now, couldn't I? I bet I could. That thing's heavy. Time to add an AP to the castle. Oh, are we getting a bad signal? Are we getting a bad signal? I definitely need to bring some power out here, but anyway, so there's some, look at that sunset. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Cool playhouse, thanks. So yeah, here we are up here on the top of the castle. We got a nice view of everything. There's the house and everything. I built that, yeah. Incredible, epic dad. Keeps dropping. Okay, we'll go back in now. Should we go down the slide? Should I go down the slide? You guys want to go down the slide with me? Okay, you go, girls, and I'll go behind you. All right, we're gonna go down the slide.
Holly, go.
My house is nice. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna go. I haven't been in this slide in a really long time, so we'll see. I'm gonna go down the slide. We'll see how it goes. Oh boy.
Ready? Wait until I reach the bottom. Don't run into me.
Sure. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even tall enough anymore.
Well, how am I gonna fit? Hi, baby. All right, they're down there at the bottom. Girls are down there, ready for dad. Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez. Let's make sure we don't tangle up this mic cable too badly. All right, it's gonna get noisy, fellas. Oh boy. All right, that was fun. That actually wasn't too bad. I made it. Okay, we got.
Oh, there's one that's over here.
Okay, let's go out here. We gotta get back to the signal. Are we back on? We lost the signal there for a minute. Are we back? Back to the switching AP modes. All right, are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Signal. You're back. Okay, good. Well, I won't go over there again, but apparently that's a dead zone. But we have, I have an inverter. I just wanted to show you my solar panel inverter right there. My big fat head out of the way right there. Solar panel inverter. So 7.6 kilowatt solar panel inverter. We max it out in the summertime with 39 panels on the roof. It's sweet. And there's a way to, you have to go through, this inverter can report to a PV output, I think is what it's called. It's a system for people to upload their solar information. And then Home Assistant has a component that you can download that information in Home Assistant. So I also get a readout. Oh, I didn't show you that on the HD, on the HA dashboard. I have a button that tells me how much power we produced for the day. So I just got the battery warning from my phone. We better hustle up. We got a lot of ways to go. All right, coming up to the front door now. We have, up there is the first box for the lights. And I haven't opened that box in a year. So it's been just cruising, just running without a problem. Can you have a video about the solar? I should do a video about the solar. I wanted to do a video about it. I wanted to build it. I wanted to put it in myself, but I realized there was no way I was gonna have the time. So I ended up just paying some guys to install it for me instead. Okay, the kids are all freezing. Let's go in the house. So out here we have, I said we have the lights up here. The lights working great, but I don't have the OTA working. So if I want to change any of my effects, I have to actually get up there and change the D1, and I haven't done that. So, oh, you want to show off that?
And his name is Timmy. I never knew that.
The girls have a
Timmy.
little pet down here. They want to show.
His name is Timmy.
Timmy the lion. Timmy the lion. Okay, so we're gonna go inside here, open this door, or turn this light on. Okay, so if you've seen, you probably have, if you're watching this, one of the oldest videos I did, one of the first videos I did about putting a Sonoff in your wall. This was the light switch that I did, my very first one. So inside this light switch right now is the oldest Sonoff in my house. Is it still frozen? Hope not. How are we doing? Are we back? Anyways, this is, hopefully it's recording. No, not frozen, not back. No, we're good. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so anyways, inside this box right here is still the very, very first Sonoff that I ever installed in my house. And it's still in there and it's still wrapped in electrical tape. It's still working. This one has been one of the most problem-free Sonoffs I've had. Isn't that funny? I haven't had problems from very many, but I certainly haven't had any problems from this one, which is incredible, honestly. Okay, so we've got in here, I just want to show you, this was my old office the kids took over. This is the other night. They've got these nights from the neighbors across the street. They were moving and getting rid of them, so that's where we got the lion too. So anyways, that's an office that I had to abandon because the kids took it over. And then we've got this little piano room where we play piano and sing songs and dance apparently too. So I wanted to show you, this is one of my thermostats that needs to be replaced. And this only runs one section of the heat in the floor. So what I need to do is somehow, I need a temperature reading from this room. So I haven't figured out yet how to make that work. And then when we went to turn these on this year, because we turn them off most of the year and just turn them on for a couple months in the winter, and one of the springs over here on the battery was broken. So I actually stuffed a piece of tinfoil. I folded up a piece of tinfoil and stuck it in there so the batteries would make contact and it would work. Without that, it wouldn't work. Isn't that funny? All right, so over here, we'll go over here for a second. We've got another one of the Blink cameras is pointing at this room. This is where the thermostat was in this room, but I took it out. This was for the air conditioning. So instead of this, I'm actually using the temperature from this to manage the air conditioning, the thermostat that was here that was running the air conditioning. So this is some sort of a air filter. It just does a filter. And this is just a switch that's never been connected. So down in the basement where this connects, I actually have a Sonoff on just a cord, and it works. So works great. All right, let's see. Oh, we're gonna go over here. Here's Grandma and Danny again. Say hi. So I got to show you. This is our fireplace. We had somebody come and paint this fireplace. It was just big and yellow when we moved in, but isn't that cool? Thing's amazing. It's one of the most beautiful parts of the house, I think. Really love it. Just this whole room. We call this the mountain room because look at those windows and that view. Isn't that amazing? When did we move in? We moved in 2011. We moved in 2011. So, yep. And then I'll go in here. This is the master bedroom. You've seen the crown molding lights before. So that's a beautiful part of that. And then what we have here, again, is another thermostat with tinfoil because the battery thing is broken. But this just runs one of the heating units in the floor for this room. And I do now have, this is a T1, Sonoff T1 with a temperature sensor in it. So I can use this temperature now to run this. I just haven't made that final connection down there. Tinfoil, I know it's bad. It's really bad. Anyways, so this was where we had an old intercom. And I just took it out, 3D printed some of these things. You'll see these upstairs in the kids' rooms too. And that's where we put the Amazon Echoes. And then I just run power from, I don't remember where the power's from. I think it's in here. And then there's a 5-volt power supply, and then it goes in there. And then, yeah, this is our old alarm panel. This is just dead. It just sits here. It doesn't do anything anymore. I guess I could have got it to interface, but I didn't. And then this is also what I did here. This is another one of those speaker channel switchers. But what I did here was I just disconnected this and I connected it to the output of the Amazon Echo. Somebody asked me today about Amazon Echo versus Google Home. And at least as far as Echo Dot versus Google Home Mini, I like that there is a way to do a stereo output from the Amazon Echo, and you don't have that with the Google Home Mini. So if you want to connect your Echo to speakers like I did in the garage, like I did here, like I did up in my office, you can't do that with Google Home Mini. So that's a big plug for me for Amazon Echo. All right, here we go. We're going to go down to the basement now. We got to try and get through or my battery's going to die. You guys can have dinner. I'll be done when I'm done. Everybody wants to follow Dad. Nobody wants to have dinner. How about that? Okay, we're going down in the basement. I should be able to connect to Wi-Fi. Shouldn't be too bad. The basement is one place where I have not done a ton of smarting up. I have not done a ton of smarting up stuff. I do have, this is just a little gym room, I'll show you. So this is our little gym room, treadmill and such. And I do have an Roku in here that I do have connected to Home Assistant, and then I can turn on stuff before we get in the gym. Like if I say, oh, I want to watch, Netflix, I can turn on Netflix through the Roku component before I even get in there. So here we have just some extra rooms. None of these have smart switches on them. Oh, it doesn't even want to turn on. None of these have smart switches on them. These are just guest rooms. So if you guys ever come to visit, we got a couple rooms where you can stay down here. What I do have here is another one of the Blink cameras up there. You see it? Right there, maybe? Yeah, another Blink camera down here so I can get temperature and stuff. Let's see, what do we got? Don't miss your dinner, man. Put lots of work into helping us. Oh, it's okay. It's about to be Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna be eating plenty. I'll be eating too much in the next few days. So we got more thermostats here. Remember I said we got thermostats everywhere? This is one, there's another one on the other side. Let's see if they cleaned it in here at all. So one of the things that I'm very proud of as well is that when we were remodeling down here, I put in a urinal. There was a bathtub in here and nobody was ever going to use it. And so I thought, well, actually it was my brother-in-law's suggestion. He said, put a urinal in there. I thought, that is fantastic. Make it dedicated to the alarm panel, please. I did. Did you not see it? Or you mean something different? Tell me about the alarm panel. Urinal in residential. I know, right? Nobody does that. Okay, so here's another one of those Echoes, but I took it out because I needed it up in my office. I'm going to get a new one for Black Friday. They're going to be on sale, so I'll get another one of these. And then this is another one of my original zone offs. So this one has the touch module in there and stuff, and it's the original zone off. What's up?
We're waiting.
For what?
We wanna watch you.
Oh, okay. All right. So then we've got down here, just because you can. That's right. That's really it. Just because I was like, well, we don't need a bathtub, so what the heck? So this is the Broadlink RM Pro. Can you see it down here? Broadlink RM Pro. I had to set it here because it's got to communicate with this junk in here, which is a horrible mess. But it's got to communicate with that junk in there and with whoa.
But you took that.
Not my fat belly. With the projector up there. So the RM Pro has to have line of sight for infrared. And so I had to put it someplace where it could communicate with the stuff in the closet and with the projector. So it ended up just being set on the back of the couch. But remarkably enough, I put a little piece of double-sided tape on there, and remarkably enough, the kids haven't destroyed it. So the kids love to sing and dance and play around. So I built this stage with some drawers for keeping toys and garbage in. So here we are. And there's the Fairy Plum Princess, right?
And she broke off her leg.
Oh, no, really? Oh, that's sad, baby. I'm sorry.
Yes.
All right, so I think we got to do the mechanical room down here. So look at this. We have gymnasts in our home, so we have gym equipment down here. Isn't that funny? The girls are doing spins back there. I wanted to show you my mechanical room. So I should be okay with Wi-Fi in here because I actually have one of my Google Wi-Fi router things down here. It smells funny in here. What do I smell? That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so first thing to show you in here is this. Look at that. That is actually the radiant heat system. So there are, how many of them are there? 7? There's 7 zones. Each one of these, this is a relay and a pump switch, right? So these all go to the control panel here. And this is where I'm going to, which I haven't yet, this is where I'm going to mount my little 7 relay thermostat that I built. So it's going to go here and then it'll tie into these contacts here. And that'll control this system here. So we've got bunch of garbage in here. This is here's my connected panels. They keep falling off. The double-sided tape that I've used on them doesn't stick very well, but there's the connected devices. There's my old alarm panel. So that was in the video I just did. And then we've got just regular router and a little switch here that runs a lot of the stuff in our house. You want to see? So here I will show you how I am a bad example of installation sometimes. Look at this disaster. So this is my first thermostat, my first smart thermostat. So I've got a power supply. I think it was a 12-volt power supply. I've got to dumb it down a little bit. So it's got a buck converter. Here's my little thermostat just taped to one of the relays. It's got 3 relays and a D1 Mini, and it's connected to my AC and furnace here. It's a shame, right? I show you that so you know what not to do. This is horrible. I need to fix it, but it is what it is at this point. Okay? All right, we're going to go upstairs now. Let's see. What does that say?
Wait, you forgot that.
Well, video be out tomorrow. It sure will. I did that first. You girls missed it.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you make sure all the lights get turned off? Since not all of them are smart switches down here. Oh, careful. Okay. Yes, the Life 360 video is done. I actually have it. I processed it, and I just have to post it, and then I have to connect the links and stuff, so I should be able to do that in the next little bit. I'll probably eat dinner first. Is that okay? And then I'll get it out. All right, so we're going to go upstairs now. If I can show you. Going up the stairs. And we'll go into the girls' rooms first. This is the girls' room. And I've been wanting to install them some RGB lights, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. Here is the D1 Mini, or sorry, D1, the T1, and the, how many square feet is my house? 5,500. It's embarrassingly big, but we have 6 kids, and we entertain a lot of company, so don't miss dinner. Thanks. I will get to dinner pretty quickly. Winded coming up the stairs now. Take a few minutes to take some breaths. Okay, this is an old intercom system that doesn't work. The girls actually decided that they wanted their Echo mounted differently, so this is where they wanted it. So we put it here. Otherwise, I would have just mounted it in here in place of this. So this is the first. Remember my 3-way switch video? Look at these. I have a bunch of these broken switches. I need to replace them. Anyways, so this was the first 3-way from the 3-way switch video. So this has a Sonoff in it. When I push this button, I can't remember if this is the one that controls the lights or not. I kind of don't think it is. I think this one is one of the ones that just sends an MQTT signal that turns off the one that's actually connected to the lights. Same as this one here. And then this is our little toy room. This is another one of the very first Sonoffs I ever put in. I put in here. And then we've got another one of these Echoes in the wall and another Blink camera up here.
Hollywood playing in.
Say, almost the videos have me officially put a sensor project down. Awesome. He's an anesthesiologist. They're a very well-paying job. Well, it's decent. It's a very high tax-paying job. We can say it that way. So, Xbox for the kids. Hammock. Got to have a hammock. Zach loves his hammocks. Gracie too. The fan here is actually on a smart plug down there. The same kind of one, just one of those 2-ya plugs that just, you know, they're I think they're about $10 or $8 if you get them on sale. So, laundry room there. I haven't done the laundry room stuff. I haven't done. There you go. Thank you. I haven't done like laundry room stuff. I know Travis just did a video, and I know some other guys have done something where they have like a vibration sensor or a power sensor or something on the washing machine so they can get alerts when it's on or off or whatever. So that's a good idea. I haven't done that yet, but maybe sometime. We're down to 10%. We're down to 10% battery. This thermostat is controlling the heat up here, and I haven't disconnected it yet. But all I need to use is this one. This is the one from the video. This is the temperature, and then inside here is where the 3 relays are. So this one's controlling the air conditioning unit for this second floor up here. We'll do the boys' bedroom. Boys also have one of these T1s with 3 switches and a temperature sensor. I just got these small little, the other motion sensors that I wish now I would have had before I did the T1s, because now I'll have to take them apart to put that in there. But anyways, so with that, they control all of their lights and their fan and stuff in here. what else do we have? I want to show you this. This is a cool thing. This is a different friend with a CNC router made this for one of our boys. You see it?
That.
Can you see that?
Wait for
Nope,
that.
you can't see it yet. There it is. He's got a sword, big sword dangling from his above his bed. I think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, baby, that's cool, huh? Lego table. What else? And then the boys, this was one of the first Echoes that we had in the house. It's Jackson's. He unplugs it sometimes. I don't know why, but he does. Okay, I think that's all in the boys' room. Not a huge bunch of stuff in there. We'll go into the bathroom because this bathroom is an important bathroom.
I just went in here.
You were just in here, you sweet girl. Okay, so this is the first zone off that I installed. When I first started putting the touch modules on them and the fuse and such, this is the one I used for the video right here, and it's still going strong. It's the only one that I have actually that has a red light. All the rest of mine I used blue lights, but that one has a red light. Now this over here is also a zone off for the bathroom, for this part of the bathroom that has the shower and the toilet in it. But it works, same as the other one. It was two different switches. It had a switch for the fan and a switch for the light, and I replaced it with just one, just for space in that box. This is the box that is now holding, can you even see that? It's so bright. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry if it's overexposed. This is the box that is the new box that I installed when I put in the door lock, right, for that bathroom project. When I did my smart bathroom, the smart toilet seat thing. So we've got this lock. The wires just poke through right here, and I just haven't put any more spackle in there. But then they just run down into this box. And then in here I've got the 120 to 12 volt power supply and the Sonoff SV that runs this lock up here. And then I've got a connection, a short connection with like an extension cord kind of cable between this box so I can get 110 into here. Thanks for the tour. Very nice home. Thank you very much. Go get some dinner. I'm almost done. I'm so close. I'm so close. Okay, then I've got, this is the thing that turns on the air freshener. And this is the lock for the bathroom, right? So this one is the one that I can actually lock the door with, right?
That's it, woman.
What happens if you get locked in the bathroom? I've been locked in the bathroom.
BYU.
Yeah, it's Michigan, baby. I've been locked in the bathroom, actually. I was the first one. Oh, would you hit that one? I was the first one to get locked in the bathroom. It was me. So that seems just, right? That's fair.
And this is his office.
So this is my office. I also have this lock still in here. And this is where the magic really happens. So I still have DrZzs, the dragon, hanging up from the Maker Faire. He's actually plugged in. He would work if I did anything with him, but I don't usually do anything with him. This is the green screen. It just hangs on the wall, stays up there all the time. There's a bed up here, but I don't ever have to use it. Thankfully, Mrs. Z's hasn't kicked me out yet. Let's see. Your family do their tech support under a bus. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, this is the night. There's my Echo. Oh, I wanted to show you. I built this. This thing is so cool. I just got this from, what's the guy's name? DIY Perks is the channel. And it's just some aluminum, just some thin strips of aluminum and some LEDs on the bottom. And it's a great light. I mean, it really lights things up in here nicely. So, and that's it. I've got my microphone and this. No, it's okay, baby. Thank you. Oh, do you want to turn it on? I don't think it'll turn on. Will it turn on? I might have switched the switch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it goes. So that's that light. It makes a nice, even light on there. Yep, you can turn it off. Thanks, baby. I have a strip of the RGB LEDs around this window that I use for testing so I can see, if stuff's working. We've got over here, we've got a Cricut vinyl cutter. That thing is what makes those little stickers that I had on the light switches, the T1 switches, and the virtual reality that the boys use. What phone? Camera was acting funny with the light. Oh, I don't know. This was for, the light was, oh, what phone am I using because the camera's acting funny with the light? Gotcha. This is an iPhone 7. It's an iPhone 7. Yeah, it's not certainly not latest and greatest of any means at all. Let's see, what do we got here? We got the Huckleberry. Got the Huckleberry down here. Still got to work on that thing. Yeah. I wanted to show you. Yep, we showed him the dragon. So this is the closet where the 3D printer lives. Dun, 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 dun. So that's the Taz 5. I think it's going to be at its third birthday here pretty soon, I think.
It has a
I can't remember. And I do have a refrigerator because that's where I have to have water bottles and soda and snacks. So, and then there's the green screen. This covers the chair, and then this is my green screen turtleneck. That's what makes the floating head happen. What else do we have in here, Gracie? Anything else to show them? I want to change my desk. I'd like to build a different desk, but this is where it all happens. And then I do most of my editing right here, just on this little Mac laptop, and that's where it is. What printer? It's a Taz 5. Oops, let's take this off. It is going to be time. It is going to be time. So let's take a few minutes. We can chat for a couple minutes, guys, and then I will sign off because I have dinner waiting for me, as you know. Maybe dirt on the lens. Is there dirt on my lens? Could be. It's, LED lights just show up so weird on the phone cameras. I don't know the science behind that, but it certainly seems like when you shine an LED link to the printer, then go eat. I can't send any links because I'm on my phone. But here, baby, Zoe wants to get in the picture. Come be by me. No, it's a Taz 5. So it's Lulzbot is the name of the company, and TAZ 5. I think they're getting close to putting out the Taz 7 now. So I can't see the text. Oh boy, the text only comes up for a minute. Thanks for the walkthrough. Enjoy dinner. You're welcome, Jake. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Cell stream, it was fine. Oh, really? Well, that's funny. Well, this is, since the very first live stream I ever did was for 1,000 subscribers. You remember that?
Yeah.
If you guys look back through the channel, there's a short live stream when we hit 1,000 subscribers, and it was me and Zoe, and we actually hit it live. Like while we were watching, it turned to 1,000. So that was pretty fun. So this was kind of a 20,000 now. Crazy. But I'm glad to be helpful. I'm glad that everybody's enjoying. And is there a manual override for the bathroom? There's not a manual override for the bathroom. You can switch it. Like if you have your phone with you, you can switch it that way. If you yell really loud, you could get an Amazon Echo to turn it on for you. But I did not build in a switch on the inside. Part of the reason, honestly, was because I didn't show you very well, but that side of the door has tile all the way up to the door frame. So there's no place to poke a hole through. I'd have to route it around the door to the other side, and I could do that, but I figure the switch actually works. So what I did when I got locked in the bathroom, thank you, Gracie, you silly goose.
You got locked in the bathroom?
Yeah, I got locked in the bathroom. But what I did when I got locked in the bathroom was I just kept putting the toilet seat up and then down, and eventually it triggered and it unlocked the door. But that's the only time. I mean, that we've probably used that since I installed that. That bathroom has to have been used, gosh, a couple hundred times. And one time somebody got locked in there, and that was me. So that was all. Thank you for the live video. You're welcome. You're welcome, Rodrigo. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a happy Sunday. Any last questions before we go? Thanks for the tour. You got a beautiful family. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'll say this. Appreciate that. A great thing about Home Assistant and Google Home integration. Love it. Now you don't have to play with Google Assistant compatible products. That's right. What about the 20-minute automation? Oh, then there's that too. I'm sorry, you're right. I could have waited for the 20-minute. I've set an automation so that it would unlock after 20 minutes. So, it'll auto open after 20 minutes. So,
in England, Echo Dot.
Second generation is $20. Is that a good price? I'm not sure, but definitely Black Friday. Check it out. So, guys, thanks for your support. Here, I'll come out here. Do you want to? Well, just let's do it with the three of us. Do you think they'll want to come up? Okay, then holler down to him. I still don't have a button that automates to say, love to see your TV media setup one day, automation tied to it. The only automation I have tied to it really is the RF or the IR bridge that I did. I'd video about where I can turn the projector on and off and turn the volume up and down a little bit. But yeah, we can go through that another time. We can do that another day, so that'll be fun. Thanks, man. Love to see you have some half-finished things. As do I have so many half-finished things. I have so many, not even half-finished, they're like quarter-finished things. So
Everyone's out of breath from running.
all right, I think everybody's here, so thanks again for being here. You guys know what to say, right? Let's do it.
As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, adios.
Okay, happy Sunday, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have some turkey and pumpkin pie and have a good time. See ya. Adios.
Adios.
Adios, Nemi.
I remember once me and Grace.
I don't know how to stop this. I don't know.
Auto.
Maybe it's over here.
Filming.
Cancel this.
Mira.
No,
Maybe
I don't
click
even
the
know how
live
to
in the
kick
corner.
the live button up here. I don't know how to top. There we go. Are you ready?